Located about 900 kilometers east of Madagascar, the island of Mauritius is set in the turquoise water of the southwest Indian Ocean. With a tropical climate and some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, Mauritius really does enchant and inspire. With between 3 and 4 hours time difference from the UK, there's no jet lag to worry about, and its idyllic vistas, attention to detail, rich history and excellent customer service make it a perfect location for a destination wedding. In the next hour, we'll be visiting some of the finest resorts on the island, exploring your wedding options, giving you a step-by-step guide to getting married in Mauritius, and exploring some of the island's history and attractions. So, sit back, relax, and welcome to Destination Weddings Mauritius. Located on the southeast of the island, Beachcomber's Chandrani Resort and Spa sits on its own private peninsula. Its excellent customer service, sea views and luxurious facilities make it a stunning location for a destination wedding.
Welcome to the Chandrani Resort and Spa.
General Manager Jean-Louis Pimont gives us a brief history of the hotel.
The hotel is situated on the southeast of the island, just near to the airport with very short transfers. It's actually the first resort hotel in Mauritius. This is now a 327-bedroom hotel, all sea-facing rooms, where we are very lucky to be surrounded with fantastic nature. Very lucky and fortunate to have lagoon-facing rooms or wild beach areas with 5 restaurants, all à la carte for them actually. Thai restaurant or Italian restaurant, a choice of bars. It's a really stress-free holiday, including all the leisure parts, including bicycle trips or tennis or activities organized for you, or water skiing activities as well, or the water sport. It's actually a different way of experiencing a holiday stress-free. The Chandrani won an award. It's been elected by travel agents in the UK as the 5th best all-inclusive hotel in the world. This hotel is very well liked by the UK market, and as a matter of fact, it was the first fully all-inclusive 5-star resort in Mauritius, dedicated to quality and also very nice offers in terms of restaurants and space and luxurious environment. So we're extremely delighted to have managed to get this award. We really wanted to create a concept where basically there was no worries for anyone, from kids to grandmothers, in between honeymooners or whatever the market would be. And it's a really stress-free way of spending your holiday. We do approximately 180 weddings a year. One of our policies in the company is to do only 1 wedding a day. We don't do an industry of weddings. Once again, we build an image of exclusivity. For this purpose, we invested in a dedicated personal wedding coordinator. Weddings are very personal, everybody wants to do something different. So it's a very personalized service that we give.
I try to meet the wedding couples, the bride and the groom, like 24 hours after the arrival day. So then we go through the whole wedding organization. We go quickly on the legal side of the wedding because we need to go to Port Louis, the civil status office, at least 1 working day before the wedding. Then we go through the flower arrangement, photographic services, wedding cake, hair and makeup treatments, things like this. But depending on the wedding packages, I already do the pre-bookings beforehand, so that when they arrive, they know when they have their hair and makeup book at the beauty parlor. If it is a luxury package, they know when they have a manicure, pedicure, massages booked as well. So I try to remove as far as possible all the hassle and the stress on that. The clients can't contact me directly from the UK, but it is always better to go through these arrangements upon their arrival at the resort, because we do tailor-made weddings here as far as possible. So I will do my best to match their taste, to match their theme, wedding theme, etc. And if, for example, it happened that a bride sent me an email about 1 year before the wedding, and when she arrived, she changed completely the theme, the colors, etc. So upon the arrival, we have plenty of time to go through all these formalities. Pertaining to the paperwork and the legalities of the process of getting married in Mauritius, it is a case-to-case basis. Generally, a wedding couple who has not been married before need to produce the application form filled by each other, a copy of a passport, so on the photo page, which needs to be neat and clear, and the birth certificate. With regards to big wedding parties, like wedding couples with their friends and family, I do assist them in their restaurant booking. So, because most of the time they are here, it's like a one lifetime holiday. They meet each other after such a long time. Our chef sometimes he designs a special set menu for them in that case. Regarding the wedding meal itself, so the clients have different possibilities. Either to have dinner in our a la carte restaurant with fine dining, or if they want something more exclusive or private or out of a normal routine, they can have a dinner on the beach. So once more, depending on the amount of guests, they can have like a plated menu with the waiter serving the starter, main course and dessert, or they can have a beach barbecue with a torches bonfire, which is quite popular. We have 3 different wedding venues. 2 of them are on the beach. So you have one which is at the end of a wild beach completely, which gives you like the open sea view with like the ocean at the back and the waves. I think it is one of the most beautiful beaches of Mauritius. And then you have a second one which is still on the wild beach, but it gives you the sea, the ocean, with the whole length of the sand, the white sand which goes around. And then we have a third one, which is not on the beach, it is on the golf course, but it is a fantastic wedding venue in the case that it is very private and intimate, and the clients get like the green of the grass, they get like the blue, turquoise blue of the sea, and then they get like a bit of Ile de Coco Island, which gives them some sand at the back. So I think we have all the things that they're looking for.
I think we have managed to create over the years on the wedding side a certain je ne sais quoi to exclusivity, or being able to choose a destination as probably the in thing to do as well. It's a small destination. We need to create this sense of exclusivity. We're not into the mass markets. We are prestigious, wanted to be there, you know, attitude. So once they're here, they do know because the feedbacks are good.
The reason why the couples would choose Mauritius to get married is that they can run away from the big stress and hassle that a wedding would cause at home. So, and here in Mauritius, we got the sun, the sea, and the sand. So, what would you look for more?
Coming up in part 2, we'll take you on a guided tour of some of the island's finest attractions. We'll be speaking to the excellent guest relations team at the Truo Beach Resort and Spa.
In Mauritius, on the beach, it's something unique. With the sun at the back, a couple is getting married here. It's more than a wow, it's just like wedding in heaven.
And we'll show you some exclusive footage of a beautiful beach wedding. Welcome back to Destination Weddings Mauritius. The island is 2,000 square kilometres, which is about the same size as Tenerife, and boasts some of the most spectacular beaches and resorts in the world. But it's also a country rich with history and culture. With a population composed of people of Indian, African, Chinese, English and French ancestries, there is a wonderful mixture of lifestyles, cultures and cuisines to enjoy. The island became independent in 1968, having lived under Dutch, French and British rule after its discovery in the 10th century by Arab sailors. The official language is English, but you'll also hear Mauritian Creole and French being spoken. Cradled by mountains, the vibrant capital city of Port Louis, located in the northwest, is a great example of where old Mauritius meets new. The high-rise buildings and modern Codon waterfront, lined by boutique shops and contemporary eateries, suggests a nation enjoying economic growth and foreign investments. But the roadside vendors and bustling marketplace remind you that it's still an economy based on local trades, textiles, services, and the exportation of sugarcane. It's a city of contrasts, and no trip to the island would be complete without a visit to Port Louis. Sugarcane is grown on about 90% of the cultivated land in Mauritius, and a drive in practically any direction will lead you to a sugarcane field. Needless to say, these unique and enchanting plantations, partnered with the dramatic mountains and picturesque coastlines, combine to produce some breathtaking views. Mauritius is 52% Hindu, and many colourful temples scatter the island and often appear to be the centrepiece of the numerous small towns and villages. The local people are friendly and accommodating, and just about every Mauritian is fluent in English. Water sports are heavily facilitated as the island is surrounded with a coral reef, providing plenty of relatively shallow and calm water. Activities such as deep-sea fishing, surfing, windsurfing, water skiing and cruising on catamarans are some of the many water-based recreations available. Numerous land-based activities are also available in Mauritius, and the excellent Casella Nature and Leisure Park in the Black River Gorges area of Mauritius offers quad biking. Off-road segwaying, zip lining, and trekking across their 25 acres of parkland. The sanctuary is also home to many species of Mauritian, African and Indian animals, as well as an extensive tropical bird collection. And, under close supervision, even allows visitors to get up close and personal with some of the park's heavyweights. A local folklore music and dance performance called Sega is also performed regularly in the bars, hotels and beaches across the island, and can be requested at most wedding venues. The lively beats and hypnotic dance moves make a Sega troupe a great addition to an evening out, and certainly gives you a taste of local Mauritian culture. Beachcomber's Trua Beach Resort and Spa is located on the west coast of Mauritius, and its magnificent suites, villas, restaurants and attention to detail make it a spectacular destination for a luxury wedding on the island.
Welcome to the Trua Beach Resort and Spa. The Trua Beach Hotel opened in 1971 before going a few refurbishments along the way up to 2009, where it closed for total reconstruction and has reopened since November of 2010. The Trua Beach Resort and Spa is located up in the northern part of the island with a beautiful lagoon set with beautiful beaches. It's probably one of the best spots in the island for sunsets. The resort has 333 suites and villas with beachfront junior suites with their own private plunge pool. And the junior suites, tropical suites and family suites are situated behind the beach suites, all in crescents with access to a private pool for the crescent. They're all open suites with vast areas, vast bathrooms. It's really a tropical luxury setting, but in a modern style. The hotel has 6 different crescents, and it's really a key feature of the architecture of the resort. It enables us to run at full capacity, and you will never feel overcrowded. It breaks down the resort into 6 completely different areas with a different feel to them. The crescents also give you a variety of wedding locations, whether it be under a banyan tree, on the beach, in the gardens, or any other setting that you would dream of can probably be achieved here at the Toul Beach Resort and Spa. The resort has 6 different restaurants, ranging from family-style orientated menus in the Indian and Thai restaurants, upscale dining in the international La Caravelle restaurant, also have an Italian and of course a beach restaurant, and the main restaurant which caters with a buffet, main buffet at the resort. Full service for the wedding party can be done through our room service facilities. We can cater for dinners on the beach. We can cater for dinners in the villas if the people have booked a villa. With all the different restaurants, you can choose your atmosphere. If you'd like an Asian restaurant, an Asian feel or an Indian feel to your wedding, this can be catered for. Or if you just want to stay on the beach with the deck, that can also be arranged. We have a set of 2 wedding kiosks where people can have a romantic dinner. In front of you, the sea, the beautiful blue lagoon, and in the back you'll have the waterfall just behind you.
From a couple for UK, because I've been to UK as well, so I know it's always raining. But in Mauritius, on the beach, it's something unique, I can say. With the sun at the back, a couple is getting married here. It's more than a wow. So going back to their country with their family, to taking all the pictures that was on the pristine beach. So it's just like wedding in heaven. So when they arrive, I'm going to welcome them personally. And I know after traveling after 12 hours flight, they're very tired. So I'm not going to take much of the time, definitely. So it's only the next day that I'm going to put on an appointment with them. And the next day, I'm going to meet them at the Caravelle bar, which is a bar that overlooks the sea. So the guests will feel at ease as well. And then we're going to discuss everything, which I'm going to put on a contract. So I'm going to ask them how they want the wedding to be, what kind of flowers, what is their favorite colors, from the floral decoration to the cake, to the menu for dinner, for the spa treatment, hairstyling, makeup, and everything. I'll do all the booking for them. I'm coordinate with each and every department, so that, and then the guest know what he has to do exactly, and he don't have to get worried about anything. So the Toul Beach, I can say it's the longest beach that you have in Mauritius. It's a 2 kilometers beach. So each guest will have his place on the beach. And what is very nice, we have a choice of 6 restaurants, and we're going to have a conference room. So if ever we are going to have a big party, so we have different areas like in the Crescent. We can do like an apéro in the Crescent for them, followed by the wedding on the beach. Or what I can recommend as well, we have the beach restaurant, which is going to be very nice. So we can book that exclusively. At the Toul Beach, we have 2 locations. We have the banyan tree, and the banyan tree is stunning. While you take the picture from the pool, you get the pool in front of you, and when the guest is standing there, so the reflect getting to the water of the pool. So the picture is going to be very beautiful. Or we have the beach. We have on the beach, and the white sand beach, so the guests can have picture on the beach and get married. The ceremony can be done on the beach, but it is at the guests what they want exactly. What I do normally, I make a visit with them, so that if they have a spot, any location, so me from my part, I will try my best to do it on that location for them. Getting married in Mauritius is a beach and the sea, and the sunset afterward. That's why all my wedding, I insist that it is in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, so that they can get the sunset. On the day of the wedding, I will see with each and every department. I will go to the spa to see if the hairstyling is going on well. I will go to the food and beverage department to see if the setup on the beach, as on the beach or under the banyan tree, is going on well. And once everything is done, I will go 5-10 minutes before. I will wait for the civil status officer to come. So once he's here, I'm going to go to the groom suite with a buttonhole. I'm going to put on the buttonhole on his suit, and we're going to have some picture. I'm going to accompany him to the wedding location here. And then with the bridal bouquet, I will go to fetch Mrs. and I'll accompany Mrs. to the wedding location with a nice recorded music. So while she's walking down the pathway, so Mr. Wow, my future wife is here. And then we have some picture again, and then the civil status officer is going to preside the ceremony. And afterward, we have like a small party with them, and we'll give them the champagne to toast. We'll put on the wedding cake on the table, cut the cake, and afterward picture followed by picture on the beach. And soon after the picture, I'm going to meet them again, and then followed by the dinner. And then in the room, after that, we have a luxury bubble bath decorated with petal and everything on the bed in nice turned down. So our policy at the Beachcomber, it's one wedding per day. And it will always be like this, and it won't be changed. Even if you have the request, the best request, it's only one wedding per day. It is because when a couple is getting married, it's only them. The day is for them. So we can't have two couples getting married the same day. So one taking picture on the left-hand side, and the other one taking picture on the right-hand side, to a civil status officer. So it's not good. So it's always going to be one wedding per day, and that's our policy.
With one of the largest spas in Mauritius, we can cater to couples in a romantic setting with outdoor cabins, double outdoor cabins, indoor balneotherapy, full hairdressing and makeup facilities that are available. It really does go the extra mile into making that pre-wedding moment a little less tense.
Coming up in part 3, we'll show you some more wedding options at Le Victoria. Welcome back to Destination Weddings Mauritius. With its beautiful surroundings, tropical climate and wonderful people, the island of Mauritius really is a great location for a destination wedding.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Victoria Hotel. Please join me to discover our paradise.
We caught up with the team at Beachcomber's Le Victoria Resort to discuss some more wedding day options.
The Victoria Hotel is based in the northwest of the island and it's been built 25 years ago, but Beachcomber bought it since 17 years now, and the last renovation was in 2006. We have 256 rooms divided into 5 categories, which we have our basic category, which is the superior room, and then you have the deluxe, family apartments, junior suites and suites. Welcome to the junior suite. Let me show you around. The wedding couple can have dinner if they wish on the terrace. They also have the mini bar in the room, which is just here. Tea and coffee is complimentary. If they wish to have breakfast as well one morning in the room, they just order the breakfast card for the room service. Upon check-in as well, the wedding couple shall receive a honeymoon voucher that they just have to present at the boutique, and they shall receive their honeymoon gifts. Let me just show you the bathroom. This is the ensuite bathroom, where you have your separate bathtub and shower. We have 3 restaurants. We have a main restaurant, which is the Superb, has a capacity seating of around 400 seats, open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, always buffet style, international buffet. And then we have an Italian restaurant, which is open only for dinner, and over there we have a set menu or a la carte. Then we have a seafood restaurant as well, which is named the Horizon, open for lunch and dinner, and the same concept as well.
meet the couple upon the arrival, and sometimes the couple come 1 or 2 days before the wedding. So we meet them, so if they are ready, we can meet them on the first day or the next day when they are more relaxed, and we discuss about the location, we show them the location and the place, the flowers, we show them the album. For the Beachcomber, we have only 1 weddings per day, and we do around, it depends on the season, like for September, November, October, we got weddings every day. This is our first location where the client can get married at the Victoria Hotel. As you see, the beautiful view of the beach. This is our second location where the client can get married. We can decorate it with flowers and curtain. The clients stand here and they got the full view of the beach at the back. Here is our third location where the client can get married. As you see, it's decorated with flowers and curtain. The client standing here and they got the full view of the beach at the back. And after the ceremony also we can stay here and have their wedding cake and champagne. For an English couple, it's more easier for them to get married in Mauritius because the document we need only their passport, birth certificate, and in case they are divorced, we need their divorce paper also. And even for their wedding certificate, they don't need to be apostille. It's legal and they can bring it there with no apostille, nothing. We have a list of the menu and the snacks and everything. So we show them and they choose. We have some snacks after the ceremony. Normally for the ceremony we got the cake and the toast. And after the ceremony we serve the snacks with a Sega show if the guest would like the Sega show, a Sega band. So they played while the guest having a cocktail. And if there are more variety of guests, around 10 to 20 guests, we organize some beach barbecue on the beach also. A beach barbecue or a dinner on the beach, even if it's not a barbecue beach, so we do like a dinner on the beach, we do a setup on the beach, like a U shape or square shape, it depends on the client, how they would like to do the table.
So I think perfect spot here to get married for the UK clients, especially because of the weather. The weather's just perfect and a good combination between weddings and honeymooners as well.
Coming up in part 4, we'll give you a step-by-step guide to getting married in Mauritius. We'll also be visiting the beautiful Dina Robin Hotel, Golf and Spa, and bringing you more exclusive footage of another beautiful island wedding. Welcome back to Destination Weddings Mauritius.
We know that exchanging vows in far-flung places may seem daunting, but there's really no need to worry. Beachcomber Tours have over 20 years' experience in organising weddings in Mauritius, and we're there to help you every step of the way. We guarantee just 1 wedding a day at each of our hotels in Mauritius, and so you can be absolutely sure that your wedding day is tailored just for you. To make the process as easy as possible, each hotel has its very own wedding planner to assist you. Once you've arrived and settled in, they'll take you through every step of your big day to ensure that it's perfect and stress-free. They all have fabulous contact books with a host of flower choices and other ideas to help make your day very special, whether you want a more glamorous ceremony or simply to make your vows barefoot in the sand. Some people choose to get married just on their own, with the hotel arranging 2 witnesses for them, while others like to bring their friends and family with them. We've got a wealth of beautiful, lush, tropical locations at all the hotels, but not much comes close to a beachside wedding in the late afternoon with an Indian Ocean sunset as a backdrop to your wedding photographs. It's really beautiful. Getting married in Mauritius from a legal point of view is very straightforward. Before you travel, we'll need to have 2 copies of your passports, birth certificates and any other legal papers such as a decree if you've been married before. You just need to take 2 passport photos and the original documents with you, and you need to be in Mauritius for at least 3 working days before your wedding day. Once on island, following your meeting with the wedding planner, you'll need to go to Port Louis, the capital, one morning to sign affidavits, and you'll be back at your hotel by mid-afternoon. And don't be concerned, because your wedding is performed by a licensed marriage officer and is legally recognised in the UK. About 18 months is the time couples get in contact with us to start planning their wedding, and they need to make sure that their guests have plenty of time to book as well. They get their wedding date all confirmed, which is very important for Mauritius, as we only do 1 wedding per day. 10 months before, we definitely recommend starting to plan your wedding outfits, both for the bride and groom. Bear in mind that Mauritius is hot all year round, with temperatures ranging from 24 to 30 degrees depending on the month. For brides, a light flowing dress is always in keeping with tropical surroundings, while linen suits are often a popular choice among grooms. Your outfits can be as dressy or as casual as you want them to be. Around 9 months before, make sure your passports are all valid for you and your guests. To enter Mauritius, British passport holders need 6 months validity, and also if you're a non-UK resident, you may need a visa, so please check with us. 3 weeks before you go to Mauritius for your wedding and honeymoon, there's actually nothing left to worry about, so just go and have a wonderful time.
At the base of the spectacular Le Morne Mountain on the southwest corner of the island, Beachcomber's Dina Robin Hotel Golf and Spa is the ideal setting for a marriage in Mauritius.
Welcome to Dina Robin.
We spoke to wedding coordinator Joelle about the different services the resort can provide for a bride, groom and their guests.
Dina Robin is placed on the southwest coast of Mauritius, so 1.5 hours from the airport, and we've been built in 2001 and been refurnished in 2009. And we have here 172 suites and categories in senior suites or junior suites. Our policy for a wedding is 1 per day, because each wedding has to be unique, so you cannot share a wedding day with someone else. We'll say our biggest months will be May and September, where we can have up to 15 to 20 weddings of a month, or going a bit down, like 10 weddings a month also. When we receive a demand from UK for a wedding in Mauritius, we have first to see the dates. So, because the public holiday is not the same in UK, and so first of all we receive the date, we confirm, then we ask for the required documents to be sent at least 6 weeks before the legal procedures, because as being a foreigner, to get married here in Mauritius, you need to go through an affidavit, which is the legal part of the wedding before the effective wedding. So we ask the documents to be sent, and then when our guests check in at the hotel, then we can do another process of celebration for their wedding. Our guests have a choice in 2 wedding packages, our luxury or classic, and in these packages the flowers are already included. They have the cake, which is offered by the hotel, and when they arrive we do a little wedding meeting, so that we can meet each other and know about their dreams for their wedding. We know what they want for their wedding, and that we can give them what they like. So our guests taking a luxury package, for example, have little canapés included in their package together with a honeymoon champagne. So we can have it just after the wedding or keep it on for another moment. They also have a lover's bath, what we prepare in their room directly at the day and time they really want it. And for dinner, for example, so they have a choice of a restaurant. And we have also the Martello Tower, which is a very nice place to get their wedding dinner with the stars and candles. As our bride will come in, we'll ask her just to wait here for the groom not to see her at first. So just the time for the wedding coordinator, one of the job, to go and place the music on or to give a signal to the musician. It can be a musical trio, can be a violinist or a guitarist, or a Sega troupe also, why not? So she'll be waiting here and will be a surprise for the groom as the music starts. So she'll walk along this alley with, if she's accompanied by the dad or brother, or she can be also alone, with a photographer and cameraman if they choose to have one, taking her time to join her groom. So our bride will be walking in the alley of palm trees to meet the groom, but the wedding coordinator will be there just to give the discreet instructions. During the organization of the wedding, our job of wedding coordinator will be more than a wedding coordinator. We'll become like friends. A relationship will be built because we'll be very close to the guests who want their day to be exclusively their day. So our wedding kiosk, which is one of choices we have for the wedding. So here it's been decorated for a wedding, so it can be very simple with curtains and your flowers, tropical flowers. It's still simple and sober, and you can feel Mauritius also. But you have also the elegance of Dinaraben, so you feel the spirit of the hotel here also. You have the lagoon just behind you, so you're directly on the beach. So let me show you now the senior suite. So here's a living room with a couch which can be converted into a bed. So each of our suites can accommodate 2 adults or 1 child, or 3 adults. Let me show you now the bedroom. So here's our bedroom for the couple. So as you can see, it's still very luxurious, and they also have their private bathroom. So here's the private bathroom for still our guests. A nice shower, spacious, and a bathtub, and we also have a service of aromatized bath. So you just have to choose the island bath or serenity bath, and our housekeeping service will do the rest. Let me show you our hairdresser now. So it's a cozy place where our bride can come for her hair and the makeup also. Dinaraben has 4 restaurants. We have the Saveur des Îles, which is a fusion restaurant between French gastronomy and local products. We have Il Gusto, the Italian restaurant, and Harmony, our main restaurant with a theme buffet every night. And we also have a Mont Plage, which is our beach restaurant directly, so as it says, directly on the beach. So, and we are a resort of 2 hotels, so together with the Paradis we have a choice of 8 restaurants, together with 4 other restaurants of Paradis, and we share our golf course together. So it's really a complex of a resort of 2 hotels. More than a job, it is a real friendship which can be built, and sometimes we stay in touch, keep in touch with our brides, to send us little mails to say thank you or just to say hi, and it pleases us quite a lot because we've given them more than they wanted, and giving them the success of their wedding day is a gift that I think they can cherish also.
1 week I can say it's not enough. 1 week it's going to be too busy when you travel from the airport to the resort, so you don't have much time. So 2 weeks is very good. The best is 3 weeks. So you come to Mauritius for 3 weeks, each and every day you will have something to do.
Well, I think a couple from the UK would like to get married in Mauritius. It's for the beaches, for the beautiful smile of Mauritius, and the climate. It's so beautiful here to get married.
Although it's perceived as being a holiday destination, Mauritius has a great history and great links with the UK and also with France. It makes it actually a very interesting way of doing things. No English, no the French side, but it's got a lot of French, it's got a lot of English in the lifestyle as well.
What is really unique about Mauritius, being for weddings or any other holiday that is really the richness of Mauritius comes from its people. The culture of service, the joy they put into welcoming people. They really do go the extra mile to make you feel welcome and feel special while you're here staying in this beautiful piece of paradise.